Hi there, it's Michael from ScriptBully magazine, and in this short video I'll go over the best film schools in America, where you can learn the craft of film and rack up huge amounts of student loan debt. What do the best film schools have in common? Besides being a fantastic way to max out your Visa card, they teach pro-level skills and hopefully set you up to actually make money working in the film business. But how do you know whether a film school is worth the huge amount of financial debt? Well, a big clue is how many working alumni do they actually have that work in the industry. So here is my somewhat, though not entirely, scientific list of the top 5 best film schools in good old America. Coming in at number 5 is CalArts. Originally founded by Walt Disney, probably as a way to find cheap animation talent he could exploit, this school is probably the most alternative on the list, and that's simply because the opera class is next to the directing seminar, which is right next to the 3D animation. You have lots of exposure to many, many different disciplines. It's also a very collegial and cool campus atmosphere, even if the buildings are a bit on the dated side. And it's right next to Universal Studios, which is a great thing. Graduates include John Lasseter of Pixar and Tim Burton. I wonder if he had the same haircut back then. Up next at number 4 is UCLA. Yay, go Bruins. Often dwarfed by its crosstown rival USC, the strength of UCLA is really, in my opinion, in the faculty. We're talking the huge bigwigs like William Frog, Lou Hunter, Richard Walter, Peter Guber, all of whose books you should read. Seriously, go read them if you have not read them yet. There's also a very strong emphasis on classic storytelling. Not as much risk-taking here as at other schools like CalArts, but the goal is clear: to give you skills that will get you work. And it's also the cheapest school on the list, especially if you are a California resident, which can be nice when you're carrying close to $100,000 in debt. Next up, let's go to the East Coast for Tisch School of Arts at NYU. Now, the alumni who've come out of Tisch are astounding. We're talking Spike Lee, Oliver Stone, Vince Gilligan, the guy who created my favorite ever show, Breaking Bad, Charlie Kaufman, Scorsese, the list goes on. My personal opinion, and from people I've spoken with who have gone there, is that it's a fantastic breeding ground for directors and producers, and maybe just a little bit less so for feature writers, though a ton of TV drama writers have come out of there. But even if you are a feature writer, you could do a whole lot worse than spending your days and nights in Greenwich Village. All right, now number 2. Now this was difficult. I could have really done either of these for number 1, but my number 2 goes to AFI, American Film Institute. Now this one is really, really hard to get into. Unlike a traditional university, which has sort of a film department within a larger school, AFI is an institute with one purpose, and that's to create the best filmmakers that they can, and they do an excellent job of it. Students here tend to be older. Average age is about, I think, 27, so you won't find any annoying 22-year-olds who think they know everything. And it is a 2-year program, which is really all about specialization, meaning you are going to work your ass off in a specific field, and you're not going to take a lot of classes to broaden your education. Alums include, I mean, we're talking huge heavyweights: Susanna Grant, Paul Schrader, David Lynch. Man, what I wouldn't have given to be in a class with David Lynch. That would have been cool. And the number 1 film school in the U.S., according to my super not scientific opinion by talking to some friends, is USC. That's right, the University of Spoiled Children, University of Southern California, is number 1. USC is kind of like the Yankees of film school. They're the richest, they think they're the best, and they probably are most of the time. Ironically, they're actually a bit more alternative in their emphasis on storytelling, especially in their screenwriting programs, than some other schools. There's no paint-by-numbers, Sid Field craft here. Alums, man, who didn't graduate from here? Ron Howard, George Lucas, Steven frickin' Spielberg, Judd Apatow, and way, 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 way too many more to name. So there you go. There you go. There are my 5 awesome ways to blow close to $100,000 and possibly set yourself up for a great career in the film business. If you've liked this video, please leave a comment or question below, and Facebook like it or tweet it or whatever people do. And if you would like a free copy of my absolutely free ebook, 7 Secrets to a Kick-Ass and Marketable Screenplay, please head over to ScriptBully.com. There's a link below, but head over there for instant access for a free copy. Good luck with your film career, and I'll see you at David Lynch's house.